Good evening, Commissioners. The United States of America, which was founded in 1776, is a system that believes in balanced government. The founding fathers, which were young people, envisioned a system of checks and balances to hold all parties responsible for ensuring that all citizens were represented accurately. At age 25, I believe as the youngest candidate, I represent my generation under these values. Commissioners, I want you to know that I have been featured on CNN News as an eye reporter. A lot of my things have been featured on CNN, such as on the Mississippi River flooding. Commissioner Shafer, I interviewed her through Breakthrough Women. I was a member of the White House Press Corps when President Barack Obama came here to Memphis, Tennessee, and visited Booker T. Washington High School. I also just recently greeted Hollywood celebrity Jason Earls, Diamond Rio at the Dublin Music Fest, and Harrison Frazier at Southland. I have gained a close business partnership with Barbara Hyde of the Hyde Foundation and Matt FedEx founder Fred Smith. And I would like to read a letter that I have just recently received from Governor Bill Haslam of Tennessee, who I'm a business associate with also. And it states, "Dear Nicholas, thank you for contacting me. Listening to and learning from Tennesseans is very important to me, and I'm committed to better understanding your concerns. As I travel across the state and learn about the unique challenges facing each community, one thing in common is places that I visit is the need for new jobs. As the governor, my priority is to make Tennessee #1 in the state in the Southeast region. As part of my plan to bring high-quality jobs to Tennessee, I'm working to improve our educational system, manage the budget conservatively, and implement regional economic development strategies to leverage each region's existing assets. Again, I thank you for contacting my office and concerns. Warmest regards, Governor Bill Haslam." I'd like to thank you, Commissioners, for your service to humanity. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions or comments for Mr. Pegues? All right, thank you. Mr. Pope, Louis Pope.
In that case, I'm going to ask the clerk, I think we know the drill by now, to call the roll, and you'll vote for 4.
Commissioner Shafer.
Yes, thank you. Kelly Gilmer, Billy Oracle, Todd Payne, and I'm going to give a vote to Nicholas Pegues too because of his sheer grit and determination for showing up as young as he is.
That's Gilmer, Oracle, Payne, and Pegues. Commissioner Brooks.
Turn your microphone on, Commissioner, please.
Lindsay, Orville, Pastor White.
Okay, that's more Lindsay, Orville, and White. Commissioner Burgess.
Michelle Lindsay, Moore Lindsay, Billy Orville, James Sedoya, and Ralph White.
That's more Lindsay, Orville, Sedoya, and White. Commissioner Ford.
Pastor Ralph White, Billy Orville, Edward Hayes III, and Michelle Moore Lindsay.
That's White, Orville, Hayes, and more Lindsay. Commissioner Thomas.
Gilmer, Orville, Payne, and White.
That's Gilmer, Orville, Payne, and White. Commissioner Mulroy.
Orville, Thompson, Payne, and more Lindsay.
That's Orville, Thompson, Payne, and more Lindsay. Commissioner Chisholm.
Oracle, Lindsay, Payne, and White.
That's Oracle, Moore, Lindsay, Payne, and White. And Chairman Carpenter.
Oracle, Nous, and Polk.
Oracle, Knaus, and Polk.
And I got one more, right?
Yes.
Sedolia.
That's Oracle, Knaus, Polk, and Sedoria.
No one change their vote? Commissioner Brooks?
I'd like to add Hayes.
You'd like to add Hayes because you only voted for 3, right? Okay.
Could you let us know the top 4 and then I guess we can see?
We will. Anybody want to change your vote though, before I close it? All right. All right, our 4 finalists are Oracle, Payne, Moore, and White. And
Nicholas Pegues, a Shelby County Unified School Board applicant here with Commissioner Heidi Shafer. This is my second question, and I wrote, it says, our school system is in crisis. And I think mainly because our educators teach inside a box. Students, who want to inspire students to join the military, become laborers, workers, etc., which is fine, which is good for our capitalist system. But if we look throughout history, the biggest achievers were inventors and entrepreneurs and philosophers. I personally have learned as a 25-year-old business person with no degree that ambition and believing in yourself will bring some sort of success in life. I know from my experience in the business world and with everyday citizens, I can serve as an ambassador to the community to close the achievement gap in Shelby County, Tennessee. Do you think the Shelby County Unified School Board should have an ambassador such as this for our capitalist system to survive?
Well, right now our Shelby County Unified School Board has 23 members on it, which is a lot of members. I really think that having another member, whether ex officio or not, could make it a little cumbersome.
Okay.
But one of the things that the school board is very intent on doing is getting input from all kinds of people to try to make sure that as we rebuild this system,
Absolutely.
and what we're really having to do is start from scratch. We need to reimagine how we're educating children in our county. And so all kinds of things are going to come up in front of us. I believe in the marketplace of ideas, so as all the ideas come forward, they're going to have to weigh and evaluate, and then through our very messy process of committees and debate, we should come to something that will hopefully move us ahead. But in that prospect, there always should be, and I believe there will be, folks who will talk about creating workers for the next generation. And that really is a concern for me, because I do notice, and I'm a former teacher, but that's one of the things that I've noticed is that the kids who do really well in school aren't always the ones who achieve.
Absolutely.
And we need to make sure that we are A, preparing workers, B, preparing thinkers,
Right.
and gearing them forward, and not just thinking that academic success is going to translate into real everyday real world success.
Absolutely.
It takes a balance of both, and I think that there's a lot of opportunity for us in our school systems to really challenge kids to have on the ground thinking skills and working skills that'll help move them ahead. We are competing against every other country in the world now in a way that has never been done before. So we got to get with the program. We got to step up.
Absolutely. I thank you, and I agree with you 100%, Commissioner Shafer. Commissioner Shafer, I was a Shelby County Unified School Board applicant, and I thank you for nominating me as a representative of East Memphis and Germantown. And this is my first question. I wrote this down, and it said, in my opinion, being a school board member is like being a doctor. Do you think 2 minutes was enough time to judge a Shelby County Unified School Board applicant And what is your opinion about the 2-minute interview process?
Well, that's a very good question, Nicholas, and it's always been one of my concerns about the way our government is set up right now anyway, where the people themselves, when they come down to speak, are given a limited amount of time. The reason that is just because if 100 people come down at 2 minutes apiece, that's an awful lot of time, and we have a lot of business to get to. No, 2 minutes is not enough to judge applicants by.
Absolutely.
Fortunately, we had entire packets filled out with lengthy information, as you know, because you filled one out. It was a big questionnaire that helped get us down to. That helped narrow it down significantly and help us get a feel. If I were going to do the process again, though, and if I were in charge of the process, I would allow a little more time in between receiving those applications and actually voting on it, so we could study them a little more carefully.
Absolutely.
And we had a couple applicants who came in very last minute, which is allowable, but it doesn't give you time to digest their full application.
Right.
So I'm a big believer in due diligence, and I'd rather have a little more time than less. I'd rather not be too hasty.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with that. Nicholas Pegues reporting with Commissioner Heidi Shafer. Commissioner Shafer, you have the platform.
Well, thank you so much. I wanted to wish a very special happy birthday to Mrs. Daisy Hagman. And I have in my hand something very special for you, Ms. Hagman. And I understand that you are the grandmother of a very special young gentleman, Nicholas Pegues, who's sitting in front of me and whom I've known for a couple of years and is an outstanding young man. This is a note from former President George W. Bush. And it says, "Happy birthday. Laura and I are pleased to add our best wishes to your celebration. May your special day be filled with joy, cherished memories, and the love of friends and family. George W. Bush." And it's on the official paper and everything. Mrs. Hagman, happy 90th birthday from all of us.
Thank you, Commissioner Heidi Shafer. Nicholas Pegues reporting.